As you already know, we fell in love with Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus, and now we've decided, as usual, to try out some original cases by Samsung for this device and let you get the idea of what to expect on the market. What's up everyone, it's Becca from MTP and welcome back to our channel. First we have a clear cover. This case is one of the most popular ones among the customers. It keeps that low profile and it maintains the gorgeous look of Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. It is a silver clear case and it's made of hard plastic. The case is not completely transparent, so hence the silver name. It will provide a decent amount of protection against scratches and minor bumps. All the cutouts are precise and the fingerprint reader is a little easier to find on the back. And what's most important, the screen protector will not be affected by this case. It works with wireless charging as well. This case doesn't cover the infinity screen, but it will still keep the gorgeous look of phone's design. It's not a case to go for if you're looking for a solution that will provide you with shatterproofing your phone, but it's almost invisible on this device and we love how it looks. Next one in line is the silicone cover. This model comes in a variety of colors. Here we have a white one. The shell is made of hard plastic and it's coated with silicone that's really smooth to the touch. Take off the foil of the inner side of the case and you will notice that the case is coated with soft plush-like material that keeps the phone's delicate back completely scratch-proof. The case snaps on the phone easily and it has a very firm grip around it once it's on. The buttons are coated and have a good tactile feedback. Top lip of the case is slightly raised over the edge of the screen, so it offers some protection when your phone is placed face down, and the bottom of the case is wide open. The wireless charging is not a problem with this case as well. Now we have the Alcantara cover. This case is as fluffy and nice to the touch as it looks. This Alcantara material is absolutely lovable. It has a complete contrast finish around the camera cutout, which makes it interesting and classy at the same time. The upper and the bottom edges are slightly lifted, so they can provide your screen with a little bit of protection, so don't worry if you keep your phone face down. The bottom is wide open while the buttons on the phone are molded. This case also works with wireless charging. It comes in a rainbow of colors and all of them look like a fine line between classy and adorable. And thanks to that you can easily match it with your outfit or accessories. And here is the most interesting two-piece cover. If you're wondering why this exists, we're not sure either, but we do have an idea that this is actually a bikini case, which makes sense, because it's summer, or it just doesn't make sense at all for the rest of the year. Well, it comes to personal preference. These pieces come in different colors so you can mix and match, make it a party. The pieces have the sticky pads on the inside so they can actually stick to your phone. It does keep the phone from touching the surface when it's laid down, so you could say that it kinda scratch-proofs your phone, but still. Is it necessary to mention they have cutouts? Because they do. The upper part has a cutout for the camera, the bottom part has a big cutout for the ports, and then both have a really large cutout for the whole phone. Do tell us if you find this case interesting or useful, we would really like to know. It's definitely unusual. Let's move on to the LED view cover. Samsung really has a great selection of cases for the newest members of the family, and LED cover is one of our favorite ones. This case has a hard plastic shell and it's coated with a very nice material that gives it this classy look. The pixelated LED lights are what makes it so special. This case doesn't need any additional installations or pairing windows. It connects to the device automatically once it's put on, and it has so many different types of notifications that can be displayed on the front cover. Also, there's an app available for the cover as well, so you can download the notifications or even draw them yourself. The front cover is also touch sensitive, so you can easily answer or reject calls without having to open it. Of course, like all the cases we just reviewed, this one also works with wireless charging. It's a classic case that covers your phone front to back, and it has all the necessary cutouts plus one pocket for a couple of cards maybe. We highly recommend it. And last but not the least, we have a clear view standing case. Now all of these cases have already been made for previous phones, and Samsung did a great job fixing all the mistakes in previous designs. This one, for example, unlike previous versions of this case where they would actually scratch the phone, this one has an upgrade. They rubberized the inner side of the front flap so it lands on the screen softly and there's no worrying about any damaging. The case has a hard plastic shell and a very shiny glass front. The case is touch sensitive, so you can take or reject calls easily. The bottom and the back of the case are wide open for all the ports and the camera. It works with wireless charging, and the front cover works with always on display. This case doesn't have a pocket, but it does have a magnet under the shell that can be attached or detached if you want a phone stand. The cover folds and it locks in the small rim on the back of the case. It is a fingerprint magnet, we won't lie, but it's beautiful. And that would be all for today's review. Follow us on social media and let us know which one of these cases is your favorite. It's always a pleasure, guys, and thank you so much for watching.